Welcome back to Cityline. We are in our final segment, and as you can tell, I'm having a good time already. Every summer, Tacoma Public Library gives parents a huge solid because they open up that library even more so and direct you to where your children might want to keep their brain engaged. And the person who's going to tell us all about that is Maria Shackles. Maria, welcome to Cityline, my dear. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I love this title, Neighborhood Services Manager, but you're at the Wheelock branch.
Yes.
Part of the Tacoma Public Library.
Yes.
And you look fabulous in red.
Thank you.
Welcome,
My
my
favorite
dear.
color.
So let's jump into this. Are all of the libraries first, before we get people into them, back to their regular service hours?
They are. They are back to the normal service hours. We were operating a little bit differently during the pandemic, but we are back, ready to welcome the city of Tacoma and ready to welcome folks back in.
I love that. So what do we need to know about visiting in the sense of perhaps COVID protocols or anything that will make our visit even more enjoyable?
Sure. Well, masks are encouraged, but they are not required except for the first hour of every day. So the first hour of every day, we do provide a high-risk hour for our patrons who need it most, and we do require masks during that hour. And if you're attending a program in one of our meeting rooms, we do ask that you wear a mask. But other than that, masks are encouraged but not required.
I love that you have the first hour of the day for our most vulnerable people. Yeah. That is love in the details, Miss Maria. So what can we expect in terms of a visit to the library this summer?
So if you come back to the library, if it's been a while since you've been through the doors, we just want to welcome you back. You're going to see our smiling staff. Yep. You're going to be walking into a really welcoming space. We have a lot of really fun things, as you mentioned, going on for families. And I know this is the time when our hardworking teachers get to take a break. And we really welcome in the families of Tacoma. It's our busiest time of year. We have a lot of things going on for kids so they can step in the doors. We have some cool scavenger hunts going on. We have some sea creature creation stations and craft programs. We have a wonderful collection that we continue to add to, books about everything you can think of. You can put a hold on a title and have it delivered to your closest branch. And then the theme this year is Oceans of Possibilities, and we had so much fun with this theme. We have some coral reef displays. You might see a whale. You might see jellyfish hanging from the ceiling. And so we have really decorated and ran with the theme, and we are having so much fun this summer welcoming families in.
I bet you are, and I have to tell you, we talked about the bun, and I said, I'm sure every little girl under the age of 10 wants a bun like that, and you have books that will show us how to do a bun like that.
Sure.
There we go. So the Summer Reading Challenge, tell me about that, and let's get that out there for our parents.
Yeah, so the Summer Reading Challenge, it is a great tradition at the Tacoma Public Library and nationwide. It's a reading program where we encourage kids to keep up their skills, to read over the summer. They can earn prizes. There are fun activities for them to participate in. And then they get to also work to prevent the dreaded summer slide, which we know about.
Yes. And that's not a water slide.
It is not a water slide. No, that's what happens when kids just don't use those reading skills over the summer. And when they get back to school in the fall, there is a noticeable difference. So just reading those few books over the summer, letting kids pick out what they want to read, bringing them to the library, making regular trips. That's just a way that you can kind of get kids excited about reading this summer. And the Summer Reading Challenge is a great way to get kids excited about reading this summer.
The Summer Reading Challenge, in my family with my daughter, we would stack the read and then all the other books in the window seat. And we would sit there and we would read and we would eat no-bake cookies. And that was the thing that we did because we're readers in my family. Yeah. So tell us about what did you bring? Because you've got something on your lap I'm really interested in.
Yeah, well, if you are looking to get started early and are excited about the Tacoma Reads program, I did bring our adult title, which is the book Afterlife, which is by the author Julia Alvarez, who I'm sure you've heard of. She's an award-winning author.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And she is known for her title In the Time of the Butterflies, also How the Garcia Girls Lost Her Accent.
Yes.
She's a Dominican author. She'll be doing a program for us. There'll be a lot of programs related to the theme. And the cool thing about Tacoma Reads is that it really is a community-wide program. We have a book title for teens, so teens can participate. We have a title for children, so they can participate. And then there's going to be some really cool community activities going on and discussions happening around the book, a visit from the author.
Oh.
So if you wanted to get started early on your reading for fall, you could add this book, Afterlife, to your list this summer.
And there's nothing more powerful in my mind than when I am, let's say I'm in a park and a family is on the blanket and everybody has a book.
I know. Love it.
It just melts me every single time.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Tacoma Public Library, for that example. So let's talk about, is it too late to sign up for summer reads? Because this is July 21st, we're into summer. And to earn prizes, what kind of prizes are we talking about?
Yeah, so the Summer Reading Challenge started in June, so we're a little bit about 3/4 of the way through, but it's not too late to sign up. You can step into any branch to sign up. We have a really cool app called Beanstack that you can download, and then you could be tracking your reading on the go, which is really cool. Or you can get a paper log sheet, and again, we have clubs for like littles who aren't even reading yet. We have them for kids, we have teens, and then also adults. And the last day to complete the challenge is August 13th, so there's definitely still time to sign up. And then we have some really cool prizes.
Okay, drum roll.
Yeah. And when we go into schools, we always like to talk up the prizes with the kids. And this year we've got some cool partnerships with our sponsors. So the Tacoma Reads had offered a free ticket to a game during Labor Day weekend if you register for the program for kids and teens. If you finish the club, we have a great partnership again with Metro Parks. You get a free ticket to go visit the Point Defiant Zoo and Aquarium or Northwest Trek. And then we have like teens, you can also get like a coupon for a free donut from Legendary Donuts or a scoop of ice cream from Ice Cream Social. So some great little community partnerships happening and definitely prizes that will entice kids and adults.
I love that. And I heard a rumor that there is a museum visit floating around those prizes someplace, or we could buy a museum pass at this branch. Is that right?
Yes. So what I wanted to make sure to mention, because I know that families like mine too are looking for free activities for the summer, and museums. We have a lot of great museums in Tacoma, but sometimes taking a whole family can be,
Expensive.
kind of costly. Yeah. So I want parents and families to know that at their public library, you can check out what we call a museum pass. So we have passes to the Tacoma Glass Museum, the Tacoma Art Museum, the Tacoma History Museum, Lakewold Gardens, the Seaport Museum. And with your library card, you just bring that pass. You can check it out for free. It goes out for a week. And then you can take, each one kind of has different requirements, but it's usually your whole family can go to the library, to the museum for free. So these museum passes are a great way to explore the city for free, and they're, again, free to check out with your library card this summer.
Maria, I mean, what a gift. I mean, because let's just kind of break this down for a second here. Let's say that I have 2 children, and I have my partner, and I want to go to the museum. You have to think about gas, snacks, where you're going to eat either before or after. And then there is the cost of getting into a museum. But we don't have to worry about that with Tacoma Public Library.
Absolutely.
That is the gift that keeps on giving.
Absolutely. We want everyone to have a chance to experience the great museums in Tacoma.
Absolutely. So I've seen some folks around town wearing these really cool Tacoma Public Library t-shirts. Where do we get one?
So the great new Tacoma Public Library swag that we have has been provided courtesy of the Library Foundation. And if you go to the library's website, you can shop.
There it is.
We have so many. That's our special t-shirt just in time for Pride Month.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of really cool swag, t-shirts that you can order, sweatshirts promoting Tacoma Reads. And that's all available on the library's website if you go down to the bottom and look for the shop link.
these are outstanding. I want one of each.
Yes,
Absolutely. So last question for you, Miss Maria. What is something that Tacoma Public Library that some of our viewers would not know about?
Well, I wanted to make sure I mentioned today, because COVID is still a thing, very much a thing in our community, that folks can come into any Tacoma Public Library and get free COVID test kits.
Say it again.
Free COVID test kits at your public library in Tacoma. This is in a partnership with the Pierce County Health Department. We have the rapid tests. We also have the PCR mail-in tests. As you can imagine, these have just been flying out the door. Don't pay for those tests.
Yes.
Come into your public library and get them for free. A patron can take away 2 tests of each kind.
That is impressive.
Yes, yes.
Maria, I can't thank you enough for being here on the comfy couch in your beautiful red outfit. And fall is just around the corner, so I expect to see your beautiful face and your perfect bun back on my couch. How's that?
Will do. Sounds good. Thank you.
Well, that wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some really great things to think about in this past hour, so please go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here on Cityline. Take care.